Hello everyone. This week we are going to create a simple project by Grasshopper. Grasshopper can make 3D modeling much easier when we work on big projects. So start Rhino, go down File, to New Project. Let's use large objects, feet and inches. Maximize the perspective view by double-clicking here. Let's say we want to create a facade for a tall building. First, we can set up a base, and then we can develop the facades in Grasshopper. So type box in the command box, enter. Start at 0, 0, enter. 60 feet long, 6 feet wide. And 300 feet high. Zoom out a little bit. Move it here. Change it to the shaded. Go to Layers tab. Right-click Layer 1. Rename it. Building. Select the object. Right-click the building layer. Change object layer. And then change the color of the layer. Let's use the light green. And then lock the building layer. Now type Grasshopper in the command box. Or click this button from the Standard tab. Close this page. Go down File to New Document. Now we are going to create the facade of the building. Draw a line in Rhino. Click Vertical. Start at the end point at the bottom of the building. End at the end point at the top of the building. Create a container for the line in Grasshopper. Go to Params tab, Geometry, Curve. Drop it here. Right-click the curve container. Set one curve. Select the line. Then go to Curve tab. Divide curve. Drop it here. Drag the curve container to the curve. Now we divide the curve into even dimensions. Let's give it a value. Double-click on the canvas to build a numbers ladder. Type 10 to 30, enter. The code to write 10 to 30 for the numbers ladder is 10 double dots 30. Drag this ladder to the count. Now we can increase or decrease the value through sliding the little thing here. If we want to change the value after set it up, we can right-click the numbers ladder, edit, double-click the minimum number, type 6. Click the green button. OK. Now the lowest value became 6. Let's keep it at the lowest one at this moment. Now we get the points on the vertical line. We can use them to produce the horizontal lines. Go to Curve tab. Use this one. Line SDL. Drop it here. Drag the points to the start. And then set a direction. Double-click on the canvas. Since we want to create lines from here to here, set along X direction. Type X, unit X. Plug it to the direction. Then we can give a value to the length. Let's use 60. Enter. Drag it to the length. Next, we want to create connection between the horizontal lines. For doing that, we have to divide those lines. Move the canvas a little bit this way. Go to Curve tab. Divide curve. Drop it here. Plug the line to the curve. Set up a value 2 to 6. Enter. Plug it to the account. If we put our mouse on the point, don't click, just stay here. A panel will show up. We can see we have 21 points totally. The points are in 7 groups. So group 0, group 1, group 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 dimensions. 1, 2, 3. To connect those points, we can right-click the points, simplify, and then go to the Set tab, Tree, Relative Item, drop it here. We can match 2 sets of points through this object. Plug the points to the tree. After that, we have to tap a relative path in the offset. Right-click Offset. Set Text. Type a code like this. The code has 2 sections. The first section is about the groups, and the second section is about the indexes. That means each point is going to go to the next group and the same index. Click the green button. Then go to the Curve tab, Line. Drop it here. Connect the 2 items. See, we get connections between the horizontal lines. Next, we want to extrude the lines. Double-click on the canvas. Tap Extrude. Enter. Drag the line to the base. Direction should be Y. And we can give it a value 1. Let's go to the top view in Rhino. Move it and zoom out a little bit. Change it to the shaded. See, we get extrusions here. Actually, we need the extrusions stay outside the building. For doing that, we can have a negative object between the unit and the extrude. Double-click on the canvas in Grasshopper. Tap Negative. Plug it to the direction and connect these two. Now we can see the extrusions coming out. Extrude the extrusions. So extrude, enter. Add direction. Give it value 1. We want to the extrusions go the opposite direction. So negative, Go back to the perspective view in Rhino. Let's make extrusions for the horizontal lines. Move the canvas a little bit back. The line SDL is here. Extrude. Right direction. Value 1. Negative. Extrude the extrusions. Set direction. Give it value 1. Go to the top view in Rhino. Zoom out a little bit. See, we add something outside the building. This corner has something wrong. It should go over the building edge, like this side. We can fix it by increasing the value of line SDL. Let's let it a little bit up. Here it is. Go back to the perspective view. Since this is a tall building, we want to have more horizontal lines and vertical lines. So go to the first divide curve. Change the count value to 30. Then go to the second divide curve. Change the count value to 6. Now we have a facade of the building. Next, we want to create the rest. The simple way to do that is to duplicate the objects in Grasshopper. Select all of them except the curve container. Ctrl-C, copy, Ctrl-V, paste. Click here to move them down. See the curve container still connect with the copies. Move it here. Let's rotate the perspective view. We are going to match the copies to this side of the building. First, change the direction of the line SDL. Delete X, tap Y direction. So something shows up. Go to top view in Rhino. We need to re-extrude the horizontal lines since they are missing. Delete them. Extrude. X direction. Value. Let's go with 1. Negative. Go back to the perspective view. Extrude the extrusions. Set direction. So everything looks fine. Select this line in Rhino. Copy it to here. The end point. Enter. Rotate the perspective view a little bit. And then select all objects in Grasshopper. Copy them and move them down. Right-click the curve container. Set one curve. Click this line, the one we just copied. Go to top view in Rhino. We need to match the copies to the building. For this one, X direction is correct, but should be outside. Same thing with this one. So add negative object between the direction of line SDL and the unit. And then we have to move the extrusions outside the building. So come here. Delete the negative object. Delete this one. Delete this one. And delete this one. Now let's see. The corners are incorrect. Come here. Delete the negative object. And delete this one. So everything looks fine. Go back to the perspective view in Rhino. Double check everything. Next, let's bake the extrusions. Start with this one. It is the final extrusion for horizontal lines in this side. Right-click the object, bake, OK. Then go to the final extrusion for the vertical lines. Right-click, bake, OK. And for this side, the extrusion for horizontal lines, and then the extrusion for vertical lines. And this side, the extrusion for horizontal lines, and the extrusion for vertical lines. And this side, after that, click this button to turn off the preview. Change perspective view to the rendered in Rhino. Here's our building. See you next time.